Hey there, I'm Micah Librant, a consultant here with Gallup. Talent mindfulness is a practice, an invitation to listen on purpose to your own greatest potential, those natural patterns of how you think, feel, and behave that lead you to experiencing success, to thriving, and having your own best version of your life. CliftonStrengths measures a presence of talent across 34 areas that we call themes. And these talent mindfulness moments help you activate your strengths. Don't try as you're listening to force an answer or write down everything you think of. Just experience the practice. You can always come back again. Strengths don't improve themselves. Greatness comes from a bit of effort, building upon who you already are. So lean in, get comfortable, and listen to your own insights that your talents have to offer. Here's your talent mindfulness for today. I invite you just to take a deep breath, let it out, let it all go. There is no need to figure anything out for the next 3 minutes. Today's talent mindfulness exercise is about detail. Something people with dominant discipline talents might get excited about hearing, and something, if you don't have high discipline, you might shy away from. You probably have some relationship with detail that's slightly different than your colleagues who have discipline, but building upon our talents requires each of us to really understand our own perspective and invest in our own patterns. So, with or without strong discipline, again, this mindfulness exercise is for you. Let's take one more deep breath in through the nose. Hold it at the top. Really feel that breath filling your lungs. And out through the mouth. I want you to keep your eyes open for the start of this. Today, we're building awareness of your surroundings. From where you are, we're going to take a physical stretch. Turn your head to the left side as far as you can to where your body naturally stops. Don't push it any farther. Look at everything you can see from this point. Now, slowly bring your gaze back to the center. I'm going to invite you to turn your head over toward your right shoulder. Turn as far as you can until your body naturally tells you to stop. And take in everything you can see. As you continue to breathe and continue to look around, bring your head back to that neutral spine, forward-facing position. And still observing everything that you can see, just look at what's in your current field of vision. I'd like you to find one detail, something you can see from where you are right now. What's one specific detail that makes the space you're in that space? One thing in your space that if it wasn't there, you would notice that it was gone. And I'm not just talking about the couch because it's huge. What's one specific thing in that space that truly makes it? Now we're going to go a little bit deeper and take this mindfulness exercise away from what we can see into an observation of how we get things done. So now I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. If you're not comfortable closing your eyes, just bring your gaze down so you're not distracted by anything that you can see. I'd like you to consider a goal that you have achieved, something you're proud of accomplishing. This doesn't have to be monumental. It doesn't have to impress anyone else. But get a specific goal in mind. Now think about the process you followed to reach that goal. What was one thing, one detail, if you will, that enabled your success? Be as specific as you can in your mind. Just like picking that detail that makes your space, makes or breaks the space that you're in. What part of your process do you think you would notice if you failed to repeat it the next time you pursue a goal? Maybe it's a partnership, an expectation, a way of working, a habit, a ritual, a routine. What we're discussing here is the concept of practice, and that's worth naming. Talent multiplied by investment equals strength, and sometimes that investment is in the form of practice. So it's worth studying, especially when goals are achieved. We know that areas of non-talent can get to mediocrity at best, but in places where you truly have talent, you can grow those infinitely. You have to be committed to being curious about what works when it works in order to grow them. So it's worth studying these practices. It's worth naming. You can bring your gaze back up, sort of come back into consciousness. I invite you to write down the discovery that you made throughout that exercise. Maybe it's naming the practice that works for you. Write it down somewhere, bring it with you, maybe incorporate it into your next partnership. That is your talent mindfulness for today.
And with that, we'd like to remind everyone to take full advantage of all the resources we have available on Gallup Access. Just visit gallup.com/CliftonStrengths. And while you're there, sign up for the Clifton Strengths Insight newsletter. The link is at the bottom of every page at gallup.com. For coaching, master coaching, or to become a Gallup certified strengths coach, of course, you can send us an email, coaching@gallup.com. Join us on any social platform by searching Clifton Strengths. And thanks for listening today. If you enjoyed it, please share it. With that, we'll say goodbye, everybody.